exploring the future of mobility, discovering the world of autonomous vehicles. What is the problem with mobility today?
Today, there are more and more congestion and pollution due to private cars, and cities suffocate. They cannot accommodate more vehicles. Public authorities try to develop and promote public transportation, as well as what we call soft modes. This is walking and cycling. But we face a situation where we need a more radical change. New so-called autonomous vehicles, this is vehicles without drivers, but controlled by artificial intelligence or computers, hold a lot of promises. Imagine if for each of your trip, you could just call a vehicle with your smartphone, and the vehicle will pick you up at your door, drop you off at destination, and then disappear. And that same vehicle will then go and catch someone else, reducing the total number of vehicles in cities. The problem is that it's not enough to have many of these robots. You need to be able to oversee and coordinate them in a smart way. So someone or something has to choose what each vehicle has to do at every moment.
So you need something that resembles a brain.
Exactly, and that's what we do.
Okay. Yeah, describe what you do at BestMile.
So at BestMile, we develop a fleet optimization technology. This is a software that allows to orchestrate autonomous vehicles. It's intended to anyone who wants to operate vehicles without drivers. So it can be taxi companies, public transport operators, or even sites like airports or campuses. We can make a parallel with a control tower in an airport. So even if all planes are equipped with autopilot, you still need the control towers to decide which plane will land first. And so we are a bit the control tower of autonomous vehicles. In addition, the software is agnostic. This means that in a single system, it can handle vehicles from different brands or types. And it gives the mobility providers the possibility to use different vehicles in the same city if needed.
You mean like buses and cars, or
Exactly.
combinations of those?
Exactly,
Okay,
all
that's
together.
interesting. Yeah. All right, and on the ground, since we're talking about vehicles and mobility, how does this actually work?
So the software receives a lot of data from the vehicles, such as their position, their speed, their level of battery, or even how many seats are still available. In parallel, users can call vehicles through a smartphone application. And the game for us consists in matching the demand with available vehicles. So we have really advanced algorithms that bring the collective intelligence to dispatch the vehicle, to choose which route they have to take, and even to manage their level of battery. Because of course you need to ensure that the vehicle has enough energy to carry out its mission, but also to go back to a charging station when needed. So the software collects a lot of data and tries to learn by recognizing trends. For example, it can anticipate where the next transport request will take place and send the vehicle even before the transport request arrives.
That's fascinating. So it's thinking, it's smart.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And looking in your crystal ball, 10 years from now, what does mobility look like in cities?
So 10 years is both close and far. So I don't think cities will be fully autonomous in 10 years, but progress will have been made. If you think about big and dense city centers like New York or Paris, private cars will have been banned for the benefit of shared and non-polluting mobility. And the first fully autonomous vehicles will operate in predefined and geofenced areas, paving the way for a radical change where we will consume travel units like we consume today, for example, mobile phone packages. So to summarize, I would quote Lukas Neckermans, who wrote the book The Mobility Revolution. And he says, 0 emissions, 0 accidents, 0 ownership.
Wow, and 100% fascinating. What an interesting road you're on.
Thank you.
Thank you for this valuable information. And thank you for watching. This is Dr. Laura Penn with Green Views, a talk show about green issues and green solutions, in partnership with Dukascopy TV. Until next time.